It is 7:30 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, September 23rd, 2020. Time now for the Peter Channel Water News on this Wednesday morning, September 23rd, 2020. Got on! Good morning, y'all. This lovely Wednesday morning, September 23rd, 2020. 53 degrees at Naughton, Massachusetts at 7:30 a.m. Top stories on Peter Channel Water News at 7:30 a.m. is Ruth Bader Ginsburg's army of clerks to stand guard at the Supreme Court. Cindy McCain endorses Biden. We are Republicans, yes, but Americans foremost. Breonna Taylor police shooting at Governor Pritzker puts Illinois National Guard in a state of readiness ahead of Kentucky announcement. Senate Democrats release report alleging Trump administration undermined fair housing policies. Gatz calls for election bribery probe by Bloomberg over pay alleged to pay Florida felons fines. Trump ignores questions about the U.S. hitting 200,000 COVID deaths and then calls it a shame. Flooding from Tropical Storm Beta swallows cars in Houston. Omar fires back at Trump over rally remarks that this is her country. Killer obsessed with wig truckers scooted by U.S. government. Grizzly bear kills hunter in national park in Alaska. Navalny condition approved enough for him to be released. According to German hospital. Boris Johnson says Britain is at a perilous turning point as he introduces new coronavirus restrictions. While in a month, UK could see 50,000 new coronavirus cases a day, experts warn. Iran sends message of resistance to U.S. UNGA. The German hospital treating electing probable missile launch as part of the North Korea parade practice. Rescuers find hundreds of whales stranded off Tasmania. Walmart announced Wednesday it will hire 20,000 seasonal workers in the United States for the holiday season, put to handle what's expected to be a major increase in online sales. Ruth Bader Ginsburg likely reports that U.S. Supreme Court NASA chief delay on budget needs to send astronauts to the moon. Experienced charisma will steal NASA's cherries for a first woman moonwalker. U.S. federal law enforcement agencies are warning the public that foreign actors may attempt to discredit U.S. Democratic institutions by spreading disinformation online about election results. Search and rescue dogs used during the 9/11 attacks lived as long as dogs not at the World Trade Center in New York City and Pentagon and New City finds. Jobless rate down around Attleboro area following state trends. Attleboro mayors proposed environmental restrictions to get hearings October 6th. When it makes a familiar and less familiar Italian dishes, the owners hope that the diners at the Norwell's Trattorias said patrons can fully immerse themselves in an understanding of the true essence of Italian cooking. Johnson & Johnson enters late-stage trial tested its coronavirus vaccine. Tesla Battery Day announcements make supplies bleed at the stock market. Nike's shares spiked 8% after blockbuster sales. Asian stocks struggle as investors focus on U.S. dollar. Looking at the Asian markets, the Nikkei down 13.81 at 23,346.49. Shanghai up 5.41 at 3279.71, and HSI up 25.66 at 23,742.51. Looking at the Dow, the Dow's up 140.48 at 27,288.18. SP 500 up 34.51 at 3315.57, and Nasdaq up 184.84 at 10963.64. Space Mobile search Venus for life in Fortune's flyby. How to watch live as a newly discovered asteroid flies close to Earth this week. Tom Cruise and Doug Liman lit up date with SpaceX and Space Shuttle Almanac reviewers. Here to tell the risky steps NASA needs to take on lead on Moon by 2024. Disparate CDC after Trump reports I've never seen morale this low. Occurrence of the transmission potential of a symptomatic and pre-symptomatic cause COVID-2 infection, a limited symptomatic review and meta-analysis. Peter Children's time, 7:35. Sports time. Detroit Lions submitted as a bottom 5 team as injuries played the NFL. Former SEC player transfers to Jackson State to play for Deion Sanders. The Cubs have clinched a 2020 playoff berth, and Tyler Woodley is more competitive than Jorge Masvidal and traded. And last night, Boston Red Sox beat the Baltimore Orioles 8-3 tonight. Sox are squatted at 7:30 p.m. at Fenway Park. While the Boston Celtics take on Miami Heat Game 4 at the Eastern Conference Finals game time, 8:30 p.m. in Orlando. Peter Children's time, 7:36. Time now for Peter Children traffic and transit check on this Wednesday morning. Beep! On the MBT all inbound. Frank line trains may experience delays of 3 minutes due to single issue. Individual alerts may be set as needed. And Franklin Line train 7704, 6:50 a.m. from Porch Park 495 is operated 5:50 minutes behind schedule between Cliftonville and South Station due to single issue. And the ferries are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways in New England. First of all, down in the Providence vicinity. .146 on both ends of the background, the North Smith area and Seltzer Road. And Newport Bridge on the eastbound side. A little bit slow between Jamestown and the Newport. And 28 on the southbound side. A little bit slow on the Border Waterway. 28 on the northbound side. A little slow on the Border Waterway. And 24 northbound side. So between 485 and Bridgewater all the way down to 106 in West Bridgewater. 95 northbound side. So between Possibly the northbound line, the 128 Canton, 7 Expressway, the northbound side. So between Quincy all the way down to Dorchester. And 93 southbound side. So the downtown Boston. And 93 southbound side, slow between Belleville all the way down to Wilmington. 93 the northbound side, slow between Redden all the way down to Wilmington. And 3 the southbound side, slow between Newark all the way down to 128 at Burlington, which is stop and go. And 190 on both ends is back between West Boston down to Worcester. Tonight, eastbound side, a little bit slower at 495 out of the Marlboro area. 291 northbound side, a little bit slower on the Pike in Springfield. And 84 eastbound side, low slow between West Hartford and Hartford, Connecticut. And Merritt Parkway on the westbound side, little slow at the Trumbull stretch and hit the brakes again. Stop and go on Merritt Parkway between Westport down to Stamford. 95 on the southbound side, so between Bridgeport down to Stamford. Up in northern New England, looking good. On Route 3, 93, 95, 89, southbound side, so the border, New Hampshire, and 295 on the northbound side, little slow at Gardner, Maine, and 91 southbound side, little slow at Newport, Vermont, and 95 northbound side, little slow on Lincoln, Maine. Peter Children's time, 7:38, time now for weather report. Latest on Teddy, 70 mile per hour winds, minimum set pressure 957 millibars, located 44.5 in the north, 62.7 in the west, moving north-northeast at 23 miles an hour. As Teddy is expected to be a powerful post-tropical cyclone, while most near or over portions of Atlantic Canada front tonight. And the most significant hazard expected from Teddy is large destructive waves. Forecast along the southern coast of Nova Scotia today. Very large swells produced by Teddy are expected to affect portions of Bermuda, the Leeward Islands, the Great Antilles that bob as the east coast of the United States and Atlantic during the next few days. These swells are expected to cause life, wind, and surfing, rip current conditions that tropical waters and waters are affected portions of Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, Prince Edward Island, and the Magdalen Islands, and heavy rainfall across Atlantic Canada expected for Tuesday. And Raymond Zameda, 30 mile per hour winds, 1,007 millibars, 29.5 north, 95 west, and east, northeast, and 9 miles an hour. This advice is issued by the Weather Prediction Center. And now, look at it closer to home. It's going to be another nice day in weather department. A little bit warm as post-tropical cyclone Teddy will quickly move past the Canadian Maritimes today. High pressure over the Mid-Atlantic and Central Appalachia today will slowly move offshore this week as gusty winds will diminish later today. Warmer but continue dry weather will likely last of the Saturday as a pattern changes toward the shower. Weather arrives late through Sunday and late next week with much needed rainfall around it. Although there will be many hours of dry weather during the time. Forecast is on track early this morning. Surface observations show temperatures in the upper 40s and 50s at 10 to 15 degrees warmer than the time yesterday. The only exception is a Cape and Antwerp was warm yesterday thanks to the gusty winds. Okay, forecast goes like this. Sunny skies for today, high 78 degrees, west wind about 6 to 9 miles, like this size 21 miles per hour. For tonight, most of the skies about 55 degrees, west wind about 3 to 5 miles per hour. Thursday, most of the skies about 78, low 55 degrees, west wind about 3 to 6 miles per hour. For Friday, most of the skies about 78, low 57 degrees, cloudy with light southwest about 6 miles per hour in the afternoon. For Saturday, sun skies about 77, low 60 degrees, cloudy with Saffron 3 to 7 miles per hour in the morning. For Sunday, punch test skies are at 77 degrees, southwest about 6 to 11 miles per hour. With gust size 22 miles per hour for Sunday night. Check the showers up to 11 p.m. Mostly skies about 61 degrees and southwest about 7 miles per hour. Chance ratio 40%. Monday, check the showers mostly skies about 74 degrees, southwest about 6 to 10 miles per hour. Gust size 21 miles per hour. Chance ratio 40%. Monday night, mostly skies about 57 degrees, southwest about 6 miles per hour. And for Tuesday, mostly skies about 73 degrees and southwest about 7 to 13 miles per hour. Right now, Norton it. First guys at 53 degrees. That's going to be for the Peter Tuttle Morning News on this Weather Watch, September 23rd, 2020. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good morning, goodbye day to stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. Hope you have a wonderful day and a good morning.